Sapurik, and welcome to Weekly SUNNI-AI, week of April 15th. Okay, so um, April 15th is sort of the big number, right? It's tax day. I always put this out before the week just so we can kind of energetically prepare, and also for those of you that are sensitive can kind of feel the energy shift beforehand. Um, yeah. I often have felt it, and through the years I've done through my own experience, I like feel the shifts, and then someone, something, somewhere like confirms what I've been feeling. Anyway, as a sidebar, is the tax day. So there's all this like energy around the taxes, and it can actually take up a lot of room in your psyche and a lot of energy from you. And so I'd like to suggest, and hopefully that just say that maybe you've completed it, you've done your taxes. And if you have, like, rock on, because don't you get that sense of freedom? I do. Every time I do my taxes, it's like, speaking of numbers, it's like all the numbers are aligned. I get them all done. I figure out if I owe money or if money's owed to me, and I can just clear up that energy off the table. Because what happens is it starts to build, starts to build, starts to build, and then it gets closer, people file extensions, and then you never really clear this energy out. You're always running on this sort of weird default, and like it's it's not efficient. It's just not efficient, and it's not good for you. Like, it's so much better to face it, even if you owe money, because then you can make a plan. Like, you can't change anything, or you can't grow or even feel your best when there's like a big, huge thing hiding in the closet. It's just gonna like weigh you down, right? It's better if you face it, and then when you accept it, and just say, okay, I owe this much money and I don't know how I'm going to do it, then you can find a solution. And there's all kinds of solutions. Okay, I didn't really mean to have this talk about money, but money is just energy. So you can find, there's so many different people that can help you shift or move the energy around, how you can make payments, how you can move that energy forward, and then it shows you to be more accountable, and then you can actually start making more money if that's one of the issues. If not, if you're just kind of doing what I've often done is just like, it's a task I don't thoroughly enjoy, and so I kind of put it off. I'm trying to just get it done as soon as I can. So one aspect I've already done and completed. In my mind, I've been thinking about it for, I'm going to say, like, I probably spent hours thinking about it. And literally, it took me less than 20 minutes to fill out an easy form for one of my businesses. So, like, is it really worth spending all that hour, all that thing? It's like, I don't know. For me, it's not. I try to learn from every experience. And anyway, it's tax day. It's going to be a full moon on the following Friday, and we're moving into Easter, and so spring break, and so there's going to be like a lot of amplified energy. It's a 10 frequency though, so what that says, it's like you can handle all the energy that's going on right now. You can handle it, okay? And 10 is about like authority, nobility, courage. Like, I'm standing taller. I'm like, I can do it. I can handle it, and I'm like, it's kind of like a divine masculine, but it's also divine feminine in her power. Like, hey, I'm the queen. Like, I'm handling my finances. I'm handling my family. I'm handling all the energy. I'm handling the full moon. Um, and I'm moving through this cycle of spring, of like rejuvenation and rebirth, and moving into something that's going to be meaningful and powerful to me. But I need to take care of these kind of worldly bandwidth things like my taxes, my family, vacations, all that kind of stuff. Okay? Do it. You're going to feel a lot better. You have the frequency here to support you to do it. And then, you know, have a little fun, have a little playtime, especially if you get to go on spring break or have a sort of holiday with your family. And that doesn't have to be your family of birth, by the way. I'm a fan of picking my own family, collecting my own family throughout the world. So, um, Anyway, okay, I'm Sapurik, and we'll see you next week. I'm still in Bali. I am still in a very deep, deep kind of excavating space, and but it's a great place and a great time if you want to do a reading from me, want to have a session from me, or just want to talk to me. I'm developing some program here that will be ready to launch in the next couple months. But in the interim, you can still catch me to do a very in-depth and personal reading. So call me, email me. You have my website, www.sunnia.com, and we'll see you soon.